All right, hello everybody. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. Okay, I want to talk to you guys while I'm sitting here getting ready. I was scrolling through, the little live feed you can do. You can see all the lives and just scroll past the little flip thing. I was doing that a while ago. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I seen some weird ass shit going on, okay? And I don't just see it, I feel it. So you guys listen, when you're watching these lives, and the reason I was watching is because Universe has been on me hard about going live, doing lives, okay? And I'm not comfortable with lives yet. I done one the other day. So if you guys would rather me do my readings during lives, let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would like. And then maybe I'll think about it. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it. But anyway, so I was scrolling through the lives, and I'm gonna tell you, the energy of what some of these people are doing is, let me say it like this, okay? Use discretion when you're watching these lives, okay? And what some of these people are talking about and some of the things they're doing. Like, my best way to actually get the energy off something, mute it. Mute it. I don't want to hear what they're saying. That's my point. I don't want to hear what's coming out their mouth. I want to feel the energy off of it. So just mute it. You can look at it, make sure the closed caption's off, and see what feeling you get from it. Like, in your heart space, what feel does it feel? Do you get a feeling of fear, anxiety, happiness, worry, grief? What do you feel from it? You'll know. You'll know. So start doing that with some of these lives that people are pumping out, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you what, there was a few of them where I was just like, I couldn't hit scroll fast enough. I was like, oh, get me out of here. No, 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 no. No, I don't want any part of that, right? So, and again, I've said this several times, you guys can channel messages for yourself. I'm telling you, it is coming to a time where everybody is awakening. Everybody's awakening. And that's been my past few reads that I gave out. Hold on, my ashes are falling. My past few readings that I have put out are about people going through awakenings and your chakras opening and your channels opening. Okay, so you can do this yourself and have no fear. Don't be fearful. I know I was scared for a very long time. Okay, I was scared for a very long time. And I think one of the reasons for my fear being so large was my grandmother, they had her labeled as a paranoid schizophrenic, and she was on medications for all of her life. She was in and out of asylums most of her life. But now that I've educated myself and I've gone deeper into the spiritual side, I know that she probably just she was very psychic. She was channeling, she was a bridge for the other side, and people just didn't understand. Okay, people just didn't understand. And they had her put away. And I think that's where a lot of my fear comes from. Like, I'm scared of being labeled as crazy, right? I think we all are. The society just has us thinking that this type of thing, this type of energy work is not normal when it is. It is very normal. We are made for this. Okay, so I'm going to trying to set my incense up, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so what I thought we would do, we'd start out, how we're going to start out today is just channeling a few words that come through. I like to do that before I even do my readings. This is a part that, or you don't normally see. I channel what flows through. And I give you, and when I'm doing this or when I'm doing readings, I give you the first thing that comes into my mind, okay? I try not to question it, because once you start questioning, then your brain is going to start trying to pump out answers for you, and that's what you don't want, okay? You don't want logic getting into this. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and I'll just see what comes out for just the first few minutes, and then we will move on to the cards, okay? All right, and I don't worry. A lot of people, and this is me for a long time, a lot of people were worried about negative entities, negative energy, negative spirits, demons, whatever you want to call them. And so was I. Like, I was terrified. I want to know part of this. But the more I go into it, the more I'm realizing it's all about your intention. And my intentions are to have no part of that. So now I'm not worried about it. And another plus, I have a son, a brother, a grandfather, and my grandmother on the other side helping me with this work. So I'm not worried about anything coming through that's going to harm me. I'm not now. Now I was at one point. I was scared, so I get it, right? All right, so here we go. Let me calm my energy down for just a minute, you guys, okay? So I can focus. Yeah, fear. I've been sitting here talking about fear, so that's the first thing that comes out. Channeling, yes. Orders, I don't know. Traveling, okay. Well, I can go ahead and tell you that a lot of you guys are planning trips right now. And not close trips, like far off trips, because I have borders sitting here. Deep denial, I don't know where that's coming from, okay. Doesn't matter. And what I'm doing, I'm just sitting and listening. Whatever pops in my head, I write down. Focus. Purity. Shuffles. Doom, doom, gloom. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I kind of see where this is going. All right. So a lot of you guys right now are focused on what's going on around you right now. And I get it. I get it. I'm all in. There are certain things going on right now in the world. I'm all in. It's like watching a freaking soap opera. But I don't let it scare me. I don't let it get to me. I'm able to watch it and say, oh, that's interesting, and move on about my day. Some people can't do that. Some people, it gets to them, right? It gets to them, and it causes fear and worry and stress and anxiety. So you've got to start, you've got to disassociate yourself with some of these things that you're seeing out in the world, okay? And I'm not saying put your head in a hole and totally be delusional and ignore everything. I'm just saying if you don't want it in your reality, do not make an emotional connection to it, okay? Like I said, I watch some things that are happening right now and I say, oh, that's interesting, and I move on about my day. I don't get emotional about it. I try not to anyway. Okay. All right, you guys. I get a few cards for whoever needs to see this here when they come across this. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles has come out. So a lot of your fear is probably around money right now. Yeah, it needs to be reversed. I see it, feel it, or hear it, and this is definitely a reversal. You're having a lot of fear over money issues, fear, anxiety, worry, stress. How am I going to pay my bills? That one's coming through clear. Yeah, we have the King of Cups that's come out. Like I said, a lot of fear and worries over money. Like, is money even going to be relevant in the next, year or so? I don't know. How are we going to pay our bills? How are we going to buy our food? And that's where a lot of this worry is coming from, right? Okay. I don't normally talk about astrology with my cards, but as I was sitting here, this was coming through. The Cup card is ruled by Neptune, right? It's a Neptunian energy, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. The Ace of Pentacles card is ruled by Mercury, okay? Communication. So when you have Neptune and Mercury, all right, these are the energies that are ruled, these cards are ruled by Neptune and Mercury. Neptunian energy is, I don't want to say delusional, okay? I don't want to say that, but it is very foggy, okay? It's very confusing, very unsure. It can make things seem almost like a dream state. I can't just put this fog over everything, right? Very confusing, very unsure of yourself. That's the Neptunian energy, right? In the negative anyway, which is where we're at right now. And then we have the Mercury energy, okay? Mercury is communication, right? How we communicate with each other. And when you put this layer of Neptunian energy over your communication, things seem out of whack, seem unreal, seem, well, I'm going to have to say it, delusional, right? You're not sure about things. Confusion. There's a lot of confusion in the communication of what's going on in the world today, right? We don't know our ass from a hole in the ground at this point, especially with like AI. You don't even know if what you're watching is real half the time. You have to fact check everything because AI, people with AI, and it's not AI's fault. Okay, I stand on this hill. It's not AI's fault. AI is being controlled by humans. Okay, again, it's something that humans have weaponized. Okay, so it is another element to this confusing communication energy that's coming through for us now, right? They want us confused. The people that want to stay in control, and the people that want to stay in control want us confused. They don't want you to know the truth about anything, right? We have the Empress that just fell. Talk about that in a second. Anything else? I get more information on this Empress, please. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Empress that dropped. Okay, so I was looking at the Empress card and I was like, can I get more information on the Empress? But before I ever got the information on it, it's about creation. It's about you co-creating with the universe, with Earth herself, okay, with Mother Nature. It's about you being a co-creator. It's about life happening through you, not to you. I know you guys have heard that before, okay? This is about creation. And then the Page of Cups fell. Now, usually the Page of Cups for me is about not knee-jerking, doing things slowly. I got to move on to the Seven of Pentacles to explain this. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles about planting seeds you've planted, right? So if you look here, you have two creation cards. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. That's two creation cards. And then we have the Page of Cups in the center. So we're planting seeds and trying to be co-creators. I'm hearing one thing, then I'm hearing something else. But I think that's got to do with this. Okay, so you're wanting everything to hurry, to be in a rush. These seeds you planted, you don't want to wait for the manifestation to manifest, right? You want it here, you want it now. Or actually a humanity of instant gratification. If it doesn't happen right away, then you think it's not happening. When there are things going on behind the scenes that we don't see all day, every day, right? But because you're not seeing your manifestation come to life instantly, quickly, in a hurry, you think it's not happening. And the stress from what we're seeing on TV and our phones every day doesn't help. It doesn't help. Yeah. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. So a lot of you guys are very confused about what you even want to do right now. Like, you've been at your job for 15 years, right? I'm going to use this as an example. And now you're feeling this pull to go start, I don't know, your own stone business, selling stones and rocks or some shit like that. But you're very confused as to how to get there. How to go from a corporate job, just an example, to a spiritual job. All right? You're very confused. You've been asking for signs and symbols and different things, and you feel like it's not happening. That's where that slow manifestation is coming in. You feel like nothing's happening. Hermit cards came out. A lot of you guys have gone within. It's a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. It's a lot of confusion about where you're trying to go. Your destiny. You don't even know right now. Like, you're seeing all kinds of shit play out in the world, and you're trying to figure out where you fit in at, right? You can't see the sun for all the mud in your eyes. You got everybody chattering all in your ear. And I'm not talking about just people you know. I'm talking about people you know, people you don't know, shit you're watching on the internet. And a lot of people are getting tied up in this. A lot of people are watching this stuff go down. And really, it has nothing to do. Some of these situations have nothing to do with us. The things people are watching and putting out there. But you're getting caught up in it. You're all in the comment section, putting your 2 cents in. Because you want to see justice for this, that, or the other. And that is just causing your personal growth, your personal manifestations to slow down. It's causing it to slow down, right? You're trying to figure out where you fit in at. What's your next step? Yeah, there's a lot of confusion here. A lot of confusion. Let me get a different deck. Because you're watching stuff play out on one end. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Persona just popped in, and comparison. So a lot of you guys may be comparing yourself to other people. Comparing your advancement to other people. I'm bad for that. And what do they call it? Imposter syndrome? I mean, I'm picking up on what the energy is right now out there. Very confusing. Okay, there we go, right there. Okay, remember when I said I got persona and confusing? Oh, God, what's it called? Now my mind's gonna blank. What's happening? About comparing yourself to other people, okay? Just say that. Comparing what stage you're at right now in your evolution compared to what other people are, where other people are in their evolution and their experiences, right? So validation trap has fell out. Approval is addictive, but it's a high that always crashes. You'll never feel whole if you're building yourself from borrowed praise. From borrowed praise. Yeah, validation. And I'm bad for this. A lot of people want validation. I'm so bad for this. My partner will tell me something, and I won't take it to heart. I mean, I do take it to heart, but it's like I need it to be validated by somebody else. Somebody else needs to say it or hear it or see it or feel it before I actually take it serious. Like, validation is a serious thing this day and time, especially how connected we are through the internet. Like, you can get your hands on any piece of information at any time about anything, right? Validation, that's a problem. Universal wisdom, went over that one. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Experience and reflection. So experience the things and then take note of the lessons that you've learned. Okay? Take note about the lessons that you've learned. And grace. Grace is the universe's blessings. Open your heart to receive them. So we have to open our hearts, you guys. We have to stop being shut down. All the chaos, all the confusion, all the he said, she said. Okay? Yes, it's interesting to watch. Don't get me wrong. I watch it too. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm above everybody else. But I watch it as if it's a soap opera unraveling before my eyes. I don't get entangled. Now, my partner, on the other hand, she can't do that. She'll get pissed off, angry, mad, upset. Like, she's all of the things. She is in it, right? So she has to kind of take a step back from all of it. Entangled meant something. So you can't get your energies entangled with all this other stuff that we're seeing online, right? We can't get enmeshed in this. Because the more we put our energy into it, and I'm going to tell you now, the moment you notice something, okay, this is important, this just came through. The moment you realize something, the moment you notice something, and you have an emotional reaction to it, whether it's happiness, anger, sadness, grief, fear, doesn't matter. You just name the emotion. The moment you hook an emotion onto whatever you're watching, seeing, that's it. You're entangled with it. It's growing. It's growing, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. Okay? That's why some of these people tell you not to give certain things your energy, right? Don't give certain things your energy. The more we pay attention to it and get angry about it and upset about it and grief-stricken about it, the bigger it's going to get. It's going to consume us, right? Put your energy toward things that... Put your energy towards things that you do want in life, not things that make you angry and upset. We all need to do better about focusing on what we do want instead of focusing on what we don't want or what we're lacking. That is the problem, right? That's where the issue lies. And these cards just pop right back out again. So we're going to take them. All right. So we have the Hangman, all about confusion, which is what I'm talking about now. The Magician, manifestation. Three of Swords, heartbreak, grief, intuition. And then while I was talking, Three of Cups came out. And did I read self-love, you guys? Self-love is the foundation of all love. So it starts within. I said this in one of my other readings. Self-love. We want to reach out for everything. We want help to come from the outside when it's already inside of us. We were sent here with everything we need, packed inside of us and through Mother Nature. We're sent with everything we need. But we've been taught otherwise. We've been taught that everything is on the outside floating around and we have to find it somewhere. And that's just not the case. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups popped out in my last reading for the collective. And I feel like this Three of Cups is actually saying that this is not your priority right now. You don't want to be around friends right now. And their entanglements and their drama and their chaos, because a lot of your friends, family, co-workers, whatever this card represents to you, whatever pops in your head when you see this card is who it represents to you, okay? They want to dump their problems onto you. They want you to be their dumping ground. And you just don't have time for that right now, okay? We don't have time for that. Look at this. Look at these cards that just fell out. We're talking about you, your intuition, okay? Three of Swords, heartache, grief, manifestation, confusion. These are all the things this here totally represents where we're standing right now as a collective, okay? As a collective. And manifestation has become a big thing in the spiritual community. It popped out and just went wow. We have been manifesting, co-creating since the day we were born. We just weren't aware of it, right? And now we're aware of it, and it seems like it's made it harder. Why? Because we're focusing on the things we don't have. Manifestation is about focusing on the things that you do have, the things you're grateful for. And then more things come in. Does that make sense? I hope so. So a lot of you guys could have trouble with manifestation right now. You know what you want, but you don't know how to get it. I just seen somebody being knocked off a horse. So you're heading toward, you're like galloping toward your manifestation. Like you're going full speed ahead. And then something knocks you off. You hear something, see something on the computer, on the news, on your TV, whatever. You see something that upsets you and you get knocked off. And then you have to climb right back on again and start all over. You have to start back from the beginning. This is why I was saying a while ago, don't entangle yourself in this mess that this world is trying to, all this drama, right? All this drama. It's for the birds. Practice. Okay. This one can. Start practicing detachment. Start practicing seeing something, noticing something, and not becoming emotionally involved in it. Just saying, oh well, oh, that's interesting, and going about your day if it doesn't concern you. And see what kind of changes come from that. Okay? All right. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. You guys, please start liking and subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost a penny to like these smaller channels, to like our videos and subscribe. This is a very slow and hard climb to monetization on YouTube because they push out the bigger channels. My videos rarely get seen at all. So it helps a lot when you like, subscribe, and comment. And none of that costs a dime. Okay? And thank you guys for clicking on this video, and you have a great and wonderful day. Bye.